we've been intercepting these signals for the past 6 months. We still don't know their origin, but our analysts have concluded that they are encrypted orders for sleeper agents operating inside this country.
Just the sort of thing Mr. Hoover has been warning about.
Soviet operatives have penetrated the very highest levels of our military and government. It is a fact.
The NSA is not convinced that this is a Soviet operation.
Director Falk, is this gonna devolve into another one of your outsider briefings?
Well, there's been a new development. A device was recently recovered from the Illyrium mine in Bannock, Montana. The technology is unknown to us, but suggests the activity of a far more sophisticated organization.
And where is this device?
Close. Send Agent Carter down.
Who wants to know?
Your escort. Director's orders.
I don't need an escort.
Well, you're getting one. How much have you been told?
My orders are to deliver that case to Director Falk. That is all.
And you haven't even been the least bit curious to what's inside?
No.
Good. But I'll have to make sure.
No one touches that case except Director Falk and me.
We'll see about that. It's here. This is it.
Drop it! What the hell? What the hell? The gunshot. It's healed. Something burned her. But what? The case. What happened? My head. Shit. They're dead. What's happening here?
Jesus Christ, we're under attack!
Take cover!
Shit!
I gotta get out of here. Keep your cool, Will. Stay low and move. Poor kids. Never had a chance.
Get back!
All right. Line him up and take the shot. You've done it 100 times. Gotta keep moving. This base isn't gonna last long. I gotta go.
Agent Carter, I'm Agent Nils. Director Falk ordered me to...
Falk, is he still alive?
Last I heard. Grab that two-way over there and try to reach him.
Director Falk, come in. This is Carter.
This is Agent Kenny. The Director and I are defending the sub-level lab.
Do you have an escape route?
We're maintaining position until you and Nils report for evac.
Right. I'm on my way.
Get to the Advanced Materials Warehouse and take the elevator to the sub-level. We'll hold here as long as we can.
Come on, we can cut through here. Jesus, what's happening out there?
Missile impact is zero effect. Enemy clear.
Get those AA guns ready, now! What is that? Take cover! Take cover!
Run! Get indoors!
See if you can open the door. I'll meet you inside.
All right. Gotta get that door open. Sorry, soldier. I need this more than you do.
There should be a switch inside.
A squad commander lives and dies by their choices on the battlefield. Charging into combat only gets a brave soldier shot. If a commander wants to achieve victory over superior forces, they must be observant, creative, and precise.
Keep quiet. They're here. Get in position behind those crates. I'll flank them from the window.
Opening fire!
Nowhere to hide, you bastard! Open fire! Now!
Die! Die!
Ah!
That got him. Let's meet up by the door on the other side. Nice shot. You're good, Carter.
I used to be.
Bullshit. Falk wouldn't be interested in you if you weren't the best.
We'll see.
nothing we could do for him.
Poor bastard.
Get some fire on that ship! The Iron's slowing down! Hit him with everything we've got! Incoming! Hold your positions! Keep firing!
Cover and position will keep your agents safe and opens the enemy to attack. You can cue actions for your agents, such as moving to a position and firing on an exposed enemy. Watch for opportunities and make every shot count. The battlefield can be your ally if you use it well.
Eat lead! Watch out! They got some kind of machine gun nest!
Hold on, I've got an idea.
Get behind that! Adjusting! Hit it hard! Holding the line! Time to put this one to bed! Reinforcements! Set up crossfire. Bastards are gunned in!
Where are these little bastards?
We'll figure it out after they're dead.
Help, Carter!
That's it. Let's keep moving. Through here. The warehouse is just ahead. Is it a dud?
No. Whatever it was, it's not supposed to
is it?
explode. Let's not stick around to find out.
Great, should I take him out? Watch out, Carter. They're here. Freight elevator's in here.
That one.
Oh no, what hit him? Open fire! Hit it hard! I've got this one! Now hold the ground! They're dead, let's move. Hit that button. The elevator will take us down to Director Falk. Hit the call button before more of them show up.
Come on. I see if you hear that. They're outside. Grab some cover.
No, where do you want me, Carter? Hit it hard! Finish him off!
Push through the pain, Hills. Keep firing, he's almost dead!
That's the last of them. That's it. Let's head down. Those taller ones. They're different.
I think they're giving the orders. The others are just grunts.
Jesus. Let's get out of here. Come on, let's go.
How do we know Director Falk is still alive?
The old man's tough as nails. And he's got Kinney and Weaver to watch his back.
Yeah, but who says they can be trusted?
They've been with us since the beginning. If anyone's loyal to Falk, it's those two. What the hell are those? Jesus! Holy hell.
Poor bastard. We never stood a chance. We've got to reach Director Falk before they do. Loyalty's got nothing to do with it. Just before the attack, one of our people turned on me.
One of ours?
I think she was infected with something. Her eyes turned black. She shot me and went after the case I was carrying.
She shot you?
Yeah. I don't know what happened after that. Whatever was in that case, it killed her. It saved my goddamn life. So where do we find Falk?
The Illyrium lab is just ahead.
What's Illyrium?
I don't think you're cleared for that.
I don't think it matters anymore.
Right. Well, we found it a couple of years ago. Didn't take long to figure out that it's an extraterrestrial element. Some sort of space rock. Can't be a coincidence that these outsiders attacked the only Illyrium lab on Earth.
You there, stop!
Stand down, soldier. Agent Nils, good to see you alive. Agent Carter, we need to talk.
That's right. William Carter, Agent Second Class CIA, reporting as ordered. Now, can I get some answers?
You had an artifact to deliver. Do you have it?
It was destroyed in the fighting, sir. I'd be dead if it hadn't somehow healed my wounds.
Interesting. When we get out of here, my team will want to do some tests.
Sir, with respect, my assignment here is temporary. Under the circumstances, I should report immediately to Director Frost.
We have to assume that the Director of Central Intelligence is dead. Sorry, Carter, but the protocols are clear. You work for me now.
Do we know anything about these things?
We've theorized about these outsiders for some time, but this is our first confirmed contact.
And it's gone just great.
We were hoping to learn more from that artifact you lost. But now, we've got no shortage of material to study.
I just want to know one thing. How to get rid of them.
You and me both, Carter.
Why did they attack us?
We've got a lot of theories, but no answers.
Maybe they're from the moon, and they don't want us coming there first.
This is hardly the time for jokes, Agent Carter.
They can't just be here.
Uncertain. There's been a nationwide communications blackout. I'm working under the assumption that Washington has been hit.
My God.
For now, we have to assume the worst.
We can't stay here.
First, we evacuate this facility. Then, we'll figure out how to strike back.
Getting out of here is gonna be tough.
I've got to finish securing the research here. Without it, we won't have a chance. You, Nils, and Agent Kinney collect the commanders in the war room and lead them to the rail platform.
Understood.
Agent Carter, good to meet you.
Save it until we're out of here, Agent.
Kinney, what happened to Agent Weaver?
She headed towards the war room a little while ago. No word if she made it.
She'll turn up. She always does.
Down there, in the lab.
What are they doing?
Don't know, don't care. Get into position while they're distracted.
Those little grays!
Take him down. Taking aim. Set up a turret.
Turret? You got it. Did you feel that? Keep on firing! We're getting through!
That's it. Let's keep moving.
That's it. Let's move on.
I see why Falk wants you for the Bureau, Carter.
That's what I told him.
What did it look like upstairs, Nils?
Bad. We lost the base. The boys are in full retreat.
What did this?
Let's not find out. Just get to the war room, collect the brass, and get out.
If any of them are left to collect.
Let's take them down! Enemies dug in!
More artillery.
We shouldn't feel it this far underground.
Finish it off!
Attack!
Just watch me!
I've got this one!
Here they come!
Come on, almost got it!
Yeah, we got them!
What were they doing with the Illyrium down here?
Everything. Reactors, munitions, all kinds of stuff.
Some of the things I saw, it was just like out of one of the old Captain Thunderclap serials. They're getting closer!
Illyrium reactors.
You better believe it. A reactor like this must put out as much juice as the Hoover Dam.
Jesus. Those walls were supposed to withstand a nuclear blast.
Let's get out before the whole place comes down.
Engaging!
Moving over there!
We gotta get in there and help!
God damn it.
See them?
extra firepower.
Deploying turret!
Damn.
They took out our turret!
Focus on that target.
It's mine!
That's your target.
My pleasure! Keep on firing!
They're dead. Let's move.
We're making bombs with the Illyrium.
Yeah, nuclear bombs. Bigger than any nuke we have now. Way bigger.
What were they building down here?
Weapons fabrication. No end to the things Illyrium could do there.
Anything we can use?
Not unless you want to carry a bomb. The war room is this way.
They're digging? Why? What are they doing?
This place is coming down. We gotta get the hell out of here.
First we save the brass, then we evac.
The war room is just ahead.
What happened in here?
Nothing good. Move.
General Deems, are you all right, sir?
Where's Falk?
What happened here?
I'll ask the questions, son.
Yes, sir. Director Falk is at the rail platform. Our orders are to escort you there immediately.
Then lead the way.
General!
Clear the target, now! That's not Deems! He's one of them!
Nils, get back! Just hang on, sir. It's gonna be...
Okay.
Why did you stop me?
What the hell were you thinking?
I was thinking that I just saved your life.
Who are you? What the hell are you doing in the war room?
Senior Agent Angela Weaver, from the Bureau. The director sent me here to guard the brass.
Then what went wrong?
Deems was already under outsider control when I got here. Some of them put up a fight, but not for long.
One of their puppets attacked me earlier. What's causing this?
I'm not sure, but obviously it's connected to this attack. We've been tracking cases like this for years.
Deems was one of our top brass. How did he come under their control without anybody realizing?
As far as we know, there's no way of telling who might be susceptible to their control. If they got to Deems, they could get to any of us.
You knew that he killed Hoover and the others. You could have taken him out earlier.
I was going to, but he was resisting their control. He might have been able to fight it off. I shot him to stop him from killing the three of you.
We have to get out of here. Falk ordered us to bring any survivors to the rail platform.
The diesel will only get you as far as the test site.
Can we radio for evac from there?
We're nearly out of time. Get to the rail platform and head out to the test site. I'll call in a Sky Ranger, collect Falk, and meet you there. If you can't reach the test site, we'll have no choice but to leave without you.
General Deems.
I can't believe this.
All of them. Dead.
Who's in command now?
Falk is. And until we hear otherwise, we assume that he's in charge. For all we know, he's the
Jesus. What is that?
Some kind of power source. Like those reactors back there.
Those weren't bombs they were launching into the ground?
No, I think they have other plans.
What does it do?
I don't want to be here when it does.
What's causing all this?
Keep moving.
Damn it!
Eat way! There it is, the rail platform.
Heads up! Shit! Outsiders on the rail platform!
Carter, what do we do?
Put up a turret!
Turret out!
Hit it hard! We go through them. Ready your weapons. Healing engaged.
Score one for us!
Carter, what do we do?
Let's get out of here before this whole place comes apart.
This'll take us to the test site.
What are we waiting for?
Come on, Carter! Made it.
Too fucking close.
Carter, this is Falk. We are en route. Take the diesel to the test site and signal us when you arrive.
Oh no.
I didn't like that.
Hold on to something!
Look at that thing!
You two, hang on! God damn it!
Can't this thing go any faster?
Should be a radio up there.
I just hope they haven't left yet.
Come on, Carter, radio in and let's get out of here.
Falk, Agent Weaver, anyone.
Copy, Agent Carter. Sky Ranger 1 reads you. I've got Falk and Weaver, and I am inbound to your location.
I don't like the look of that bomb up there.
Would you rather head back to the base?
Should be fine, as long as we don't start any tests. Right?
Here they come! Open fire!
They're down below! Let us know where you want us, Carter!
Turret, there!
Deploying turret!
Hit it hard!
They're holding ground!
They're moving out!
Where's Falk? Can you see him?
of them.
Carter, we're seeing enemy forces inbound to you.
These fuckers aren't gonna stop. Sky Ranger, how fast can you clear the test site's blast radius?
Blast radius? Carter, what are you...
I'm gonna start the test sequence. It's the only way to keep them from following us. And get some payback.
Carter.
He's right, sir. Sky Ranger's built for speed, but it's no match for those outsider ships.
All right, do it.
Good. Let's give those bastards something to remember.
You really going to start the test sequence, Carter?
Listen, we're not safe and we're sure as hell not done fighting. Do exactly what I say, and we'll get through this.
Yes, sir.
We're with you, Agent Carter.
More inbound!
See that?
Put up a turret!
Turret out!
Hit it hard!
We've got incoming!
I've got this one! There it is! The Sky Ranger!
Sky Ranger to Carter. Agent Carter, respond.
This is Carter. Cutting it close, aren't you?
We're coming in. Get on board. There's too many of them. Get on board.
In visual range now, sir. Preparing final approach. Control, this is Sky Ranger 1 requesting permission to land.
Copy, Sky Ranger. Permission granted. You are cleared for pad number 3.
Gonna take more than a hole in the ground to beat those things. Just admit it, you're impressed. So, what is the Bureau anyway?
Bureau of Operations and Command.
Never heard of it.
You were never meant to. This base wasn't meant to be operational for another year. We've called in every operative we had earmarked for the project, but, well, let's just say that we'll be a bit understaffed.
Director Falk, sir. Welcome back.
These two are with me.
At least this location is secure.
And I intend for it to stay that way. I'll be giving a report to all staff at 0300. Report to the operations room at that time. I have a lot to prepare, Carter. Agent Weaver will show you around.
Down here, Carter. Come on. When Ivan put Sputnik up, the brass got scared. This project became top priority. Off the books, of course.
That did it. Hold it there. Don't move it.
All right, people. Show's over. Back to work.
Carter, this is Nico Da Silva, Senior Field Agent. Nico, you'll be sharing your workspace with Agent Carter.
Welcome to the most advanced facility on Earth.
Falk wants him up and running ASAP. Time is of the essence. Straight from his mouth.
Gotcha. Well, come on. Our office is right over here. That Weaver is one tough broad. So, this is us. This is my desk here. Yours is over there. Get comfortable, Will. Things as they are. This is both your office and your quarters. Do you mind if I call you Will?
Yes, I do mind.
Well, I'm not calling you Agent Carter. I might be military, but I'm not that formal.
I prefer William.
Yeah, well, I prefer Nico, even if my mother insists on calling me Nicholas. There are some things that are just beyond our control.
I can see we'll be fast friends, you and I.
Glad to hear it. My supply of friends got cut a bit short lately.
That all, Da Silva?
For now, sure. You have any questions, just ask. And one more thing.
Yeah?
The old man, Director Falk. He's a hard man to impress, but you managed it. Not what I expected after reading your file. Only pleasant surprise I've had all day.
How many people around here know my history?
We all know each other. Don't worry, you'll get to read up on us too. The old man thinks that the more attached we are to one another, the better we'll be in the field. The Bureau might be an adjustment for you. We work in teams here. Seems like you're more accustomed to operating alone.
Yeah, well, I'm also accustomed to the enemy being human. An attack like this, it's gonna mean a lot of adjustment for everybody. I'm a different man today than I was yesterday, you know?
Ain't that the truth?
Where were you this morning? Did you get caught in any of this?
No. I was out gathering intel on a weather anomaly way out in the boondocks. Something was interfering with television and radio signals, everything except the heavy-duty military gear. Since the attack, it's gone global.
They shut down our communication just before the attack, keep us from coordinating. Smart.
Sure, but there's one way it helped us. Can you imagine the panic if the public found out about an alien attack?
You seem like you know your way around this place.
I don't typically work out of this facility. Hell, no one really did until today. I'm with the NSA, but my post for the past few months has been with a small team that reports to Director Falk.
Anomalies? What type?
Different types, but all, well, supernatural. Sounded silly to say it until a few hours ago. Mostly weather oddities, but also we've been recovering deposits of this Illyrium stuff.
Who else is on this team?
It was supposed to be kept small until it was needed. Now, people who were pre-flagged for recruitment are coming in. Well, the ones that are still alive.
People were pre-selected? From where?
From the military, the clandestine service, DIA, even some civvies. No one knew that they were selected until they got the call. As of this morning, Falk activated the project and sent that call out.
And before today?
For the last few years, it's just been a couple dozen specialists. But now, we got a lot of new squaddies to bring up to speed.
I need to get myself oriented. Let's talk later.
Sure thing, Will. Good to have you on board. Sounds like the director's about to start. Come on, let's get the good seats.
Lights. We are at war, and not the one we were expecting. Groom range, 2100 hours. Survivors, 6. In just a few minutes, our enemy managed to destroy the primary Strategic Command Center. By 2130, Strategic Command itself ceased to exist. Our combined military forces have been routed. The comms have gone dark. The red phone will not be ringing. And that is why, as of now, I, Myron Falk, am assuming command of what's left of our nation's defenses. The Bureau was founded to coordinate resistance forces in the event of a complete and successful Soviet invasion. That mission remains the same, even if our enemy does not. We now face an opponent from beyond our world, whose identity is yet unknown. But make no mistake, this enemy has crippled us. They have technology decades beyond what we possess. We must make it our own. Their weapons will become our weapons, and when they do, we shall annihilate them. I give you new orders. Survive, adapt, win. Welcome to Xcom.
A year? Will, you can't go on a for a year.
I'm sorry, Jules. The country needs me.
Your family needs you.
No! No, I can help them. Let me help them!
Will! Carter! Hey, Will, wake up!
What?
Jesus, Carter. How is it you look worse than before you went to sleep?
I'm fine. And you yelling for me to wake up doesn't help.
I wasn't the one yelling.
What did I say?
Something about a fire. I don't know. I guess after the morning you had, it makes sense.
No, this wasn't about that. It wasn't about Grim Range.
Well, my guess is you're not the only one having nightmares after this morning. Head shrinking's gonna be a big business after this war. If there isn't after this war. Christ, that was dark. Anyway, Falk's looking for you. Wants you in his office, ASAP.
The old man say what he wanted with me?
Ha! Guess you don't know him all that well yet. The director doesn't tell anyone anything he doesn't think they need to know.
Well, I guess you can't really hold knocking off for a few against me, seeing as how we seem to be in our office and our quarters.
Yeah, I guess some parts of the emergency plan leave something to be desired. Ah well, it'll be just like college, right?
Yeah, except I stayed in Mrs. Hawthorne's boarding house back in Terre Haute. Had my own bathroom and everything.
Well, ain't you fancy?
Are you saying something about that radio?
Oh yeah. Cheap thing normally just pipes in the company elevator music, but it's been picking up some weird signal. Damned if I know what it is.
Don't we have more important issues to deal with?
Sure, that's why I haven't bothered with it. But if someone on the outside is able to broadcast through that jamming signal, well, it could be important.
Who would know more about this?
Check with Operator Chelsky. She's information officer for the Bureau. Keeps track of communications, arranges contacts, manages what the public hears. The whole deal.
I'd better go see what the old man wants.
See you later, Will.
Two. Message repeats. 2, 5,
0.
Better make a note of this and talk to one of the radio operators.
9.
You probably ought to run that by Operator Chelsky across
Message
the hall.
repeats.
Might be important.
250. November 8. 9.
What is it, Will?
I'd better go see what the old man wants.
See you later, Will.
You the dispatcher?
A little more than that, Agent Carter. I'm Chief Information Officer with the Bureau.
Information officer? What does that mean?
I oversee the dispatchers, but in addition to that, I also manage our public communications and keep our profile low. And for now, my job is also keeping the public from knowing the scope of the threat.
Because rioting mobs of civilians are the last thing we need right now.
Exactly. You and your agents contain the enemy's attacks, and my operators will keep the public panic level in check.
I'll try not to distract you too much.
As long as you have a good reason. What do you need, sir?
Isn't the enemy jamming all communications?
Yes, most broadcasting equipment is facing heavy interference, cutting effective range down to less than 5% of normal.
Then how are you...
Our equipment is significantly more robust. We're still communicating at approximately 90% of effective range. The best of the best, you know.
What does the population know?
They're worried about the communications blackout, but our operatives in the major cities are keeping them in line.
Keeping them in line? You make it sound like they've declared martial law.
Nothing as heavy-handed as that, just a series of emergency preparedness tests. They'll be tense, but orderly.
The radio's been playing a strange broadcast. Any idea what it means?
I heard. It's probably an automated weather station nearby, but I suppose it might be instructions for picking up a weaker signal. A clever broadcaster could bypass the worst of the jamming that way.
It could be survivors. We could bring them in.
It's worth checking out. I'll have Operator Hughes run the radio while you give us the data.
First, set the range to... Set the range to 100.
Now the direction?
Set the direction east.
And the frequency?
Set the frequency to 892 megahertz.
Checking ultra-high frequency.
Try again. I know there's a message out there.
If you say so.
First, set the range to... Set the range to 250.
Now the direction?
Set the direction west.
And the frequency?
Set the frequency to 155 kilohertz.
Checking low frequency.
I've taken enough of your time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir?
The radio's been playing a strange broadcast.
I heard.
It could be survivors.
It's worth checking it.
First, set the range to 250.
Now the direction?
Set the direction north.
And the frequency?
Set the frequency to 892 megahertz.
Checking ultra-high frequency. Nothing. Wait. What is... It's survivors. They're trying to warn others of the attack.
Reply. Tell them they aren't alone. We'll do what we can to assist.
We'll dispatch someone to help, but we'll also have to make sure they stop broadcasting immediately. We can't risk that information spreading.
As long as they get rescued.
You were there. You saw what he was capable of.
I did. It's just... His file paints a different picture.
Okay, agents, let's begin. We going on another wild goose chase, Director? Not this time, agents. Because I brought in an expert agent who I expect to turn the tide. Allow me to introduce your new senior agent, Miss Angela Weaver. Agent Weaver, please begin.
Good evening, agents. Now, we have reason to believe our target is...
Is this some kind of joke?
I assure you, I do not joke about potential infiltration.
Come on, miss. Get back to reception and leave the real work to us, okay? Agent Percy, watch your tone.
Director, how many concrete cases of the Outsiders have your agents uncovered to this date?
That would be 0.
And how many have I uncovered in my own investigations?
2 confirmed, 1 pending.
Thank you, Director. If I may continue...
Listen up, Agent Percy. Maybe you'll learn how to do your job. Yes, sir.
Now, we have reason to believe an infiltrator has compromised military command.
Speak of the devil.
Carter, good. Agent Weaver is afraid you don't play well with others. I tend to see that as an asset.
To conclude, all signs show a pattern of systemic interference that cannot be explained by known enemies.
Come over here, Carter. I'd like a word.
But I'm not sure what you're suggesting. These activities aren't from the Reds. They aren't from any known source on Earth, so we must examine alternative sources. You mean to say aliens? It's more likely than you think. We cannot afford to be caught off guard. Oh, okay, Myron. I think you've been working too hard. Take a little time off, maybe a vacation, and... No, listen, this is too important to ignore. My team has already uncovered a half dozen potential cases of outside interference. No, you listen. I have a meeting with the generals in 2 days, and I will not have you making a laughing stock out of this department. General Deems is already talking about cutting funding, and if that happens, you and your team will be out. Do you understand? Yes, Director. Perhaps you're right about that vacation. That's more like it. Someplace nice and sunny. Lots of fresh air, like New Mexico.
What do you want from me, sir?
You're not here in this facility by chance. I brought you here quite purposefully. I've been following your career for some time.
Why me? I've been behind a desk since... well, for a while.
Yeah, but you were a hell of an agent before you sat behind that desk. And what's more, I know what put you behind that desk.
The brass put me there.
Sure, the brass made the call. But it was you who kept yourself there.
I don't need another round of psychobabble. I had enough of that from the company's shrinks after the incident.
It was an accident, Carter. Beyond your control.
Right, yeah. And next you tell me how I can't save everyone.
It's too late for that. But you can save some of them. And right now, that might be enough.
Right. Well, I'm with you, Falk. If only because, for all we know, this clown show you're running here is all that's left of our nation's defenses.
Then that makes you one of the nation's best weapons.
What do we know about the enemy?
Very little. Before this morning, we only knew of scattered oddities. We weren't even sure if they were connected.
Such as?
Deposits of the substance called Illyrium were found in various locations across the nation. There were weather oddities. We received and investigated reports of what we called thinnings. Localized instances where the very fabric of reality itself seemed to be warping, then dissolving.
And this was kept secret?
From whom? The populace? The news would have generated mass panic. No. The circle was kept quite small on this.
What is this place? I mean, when aliens from another world aren't attacking our planet.
This facility is essentially fulfilling its intended function right now. It was created to respond to a potential invasion on domestic soil.
Do all of these people work here?
No. Typically, you won't find much more than a skeleton crew here. But certain carefully selected individuals across all military disciplines are aware of this facility's existence. In the case of a domestic invasion, they're under orders to arrive here.
I never knew about this place.
Well, based on your performance at Groom Range, I'd say that omission was a grievous oversight.
What's our plan?
Our first order of business is to get this facility running at full capacity. I believe our best shot at defeating an enemy with superior technology is to take that technology from them and make it our own.
And we got the facilities to do that?
We're still finishing construction on the lab, but we've already got one of the best leading the team, Dr. Dressner. And he won't be doing it alone. I'm in the midst of organizing field teams to be sent on recon and recruitment missions for other specialists.
I'm heading down to the ready room.
De Silva will meet you there and help you assemble a team. Get moving.
Welcome aboard, sir.
What do they look like?
I heard some of them look like us.
No way. I've seen them. They look like some kind of... I don't know, some kind of monsters or something. You lost, pal? Well, ready room's that way. How's it going, Agent Carter?
Yes, Director. I'll tell him right away. Come on, Will. We need to talk.
Take a seat, gentlemen. Director Falk has personally chosen you for this initiative, and I will be your team leader. It's an honor to work with you, Agent De Silva. We're all honored, I'm sure, but the Director wasn't very clear about what we'd be doing. For the most part, it's what you're familiar with. You're all experienced field agents, so investigation and recovery in hostile environments aren't new to you. You said it, best in the service. And it brings all the normal risks of any field work involving hostiles. Yes, but Director Falk said something about unusual subjects? Yes, they might be different than you're used to. You mean we're not going after the Reds? So who are we looking for? We believe we have uncovered a new enemy of the state. We'll be investigating the exact nature of their organization. Oh, understood. I think. You can put us up against anybody in the world, sir. Yes, well, about that.
The old man just called down. Says one of the scientists is missing. Disappeared, along with his research in high explosives.
Does Falk think he's gone rogue?
Maybe, but we can't risk a panic. Nils is tracking him down, but you need to get a team ready to help, quick and quiet. This is a list of available agents. Falk has gathered everyone he could find from all the agencies. All of them specialists, all of them the best at what they do.
sir. I chased the infiltrator to the morgue. There's no way out of there.
Wait for me, Nils. I'll get your back.
I'll wait as long as I can, but we can't risk leaving him with those explosives.
I'm on my way.
Carter, head through the armory and take a left for the elevator. I'll send your team up to join you.
Damn it, Nils. Hold on.
Attention, Code Blue, Main 4. Sky Ranger Charlie 4-2 inbound with heavy casualties. Medical unit to Main 4, Code Blue.
Agent Nils is inside. He ordered us all out here.
I'll handle this.
This plasma burn is bad.
Oh, Christ, Nils.
Do not grieve. He died well.
Why? Why kill Nils? Why attack our world?
You do not understand. This world is no longer yours. But you will learn. Mosaic will teach you.
What the hell is Mosaic?
Mosaic is the truth that humanity shall come to know. It is unfortunate that you will not be here to witness it.
Yeah, well, I know one truth that you don't.
And what is that?
You're surrounded.
Engage! Safety off! Here they come!
Focus on that one!
On your target!
Take it down! We need a boost!
In my sight! Activate the SIM!
I'm a gunner! Walk it off! Whoa!
It's gonna be fine! Get up! Move! I can't take much more! They deserve no
mercy! Commander, you're wounded!
Solid hit! I'm still injured!
you okay?
A little help here! Help me, damn it!
Thanks.
I'm going in.
Get those stims ready!
Stim's ready! Grenade!
Move!
Area secure.
Ceasefire, fellas. He's worth more to us alive. Let's get him into custody. I got the infiltrator, Falk. Alive.
Good work. You and Agent Nils, report to...
Nils is dead. I told him to wait for backup, but he went in without me.
Understood. Meet me in Ops. We've got work to do.
You get him, Carter?
Yeah. I got him.
Oh, that's a good thing, isn't it?
Nils. He's gone.
Damn it.
I should have been there.
Listen, I gotta head out. Director's got us on a recon mission. When I get back, we'll raise a glass to Nils.
All right. Good luck, Agent De Silva.
I don't need luck. And the name's Nico. Will.
Another circuit blown! You gotta leave the lab out of power for a day or two.
Hey, you're Carter, aren't you? Good to have you aboard.
Training hard, Agent?
You bet. You testing something out? Hey, what do you say about a little competition?
Maybe. What are you thinking?
Those targets light up one at a time. Bet I can hit them before you. Okay, start it up. Damn. Ah, crap. Damn. Ah, crap. Damn. Ah, crap. Ah, the light was in my eyes. Knew I should have brought a visor.
I still can't believe we're fighting the green men from Mars.
They're not green, and they're not from Mars.
As long as you can still shoot them, we've got a fighting chance.
That we do, old-timer.
What is it I can do for you, Agent?
What's the status of our arms and ammunition?
We're loaded with all the small arms you could carry, but we're still short on the big guns. Still, it should serve us for now.
Aren't you a little old for active duty?
Sure, I'm not that much older than Falk, actually. And he knows exactly how important it is to have a fella who knows where everything is, if you know what I mean.
How long have you known Director Falk?
Long enough to have saved his bacon a few times. But less said about that, the better.
How's a fella supposed to blow off stress when he's locked underground?
Well, till they build us a pub, the only fun to be had is on the firing range. Few of the staff like to show off and compete over there.
Good way to stay sharp.
And if you're a good shot, it's a nice way to win a few bucks. Not sure where you'd spend it, though.
Thanks. That's all I need.
You go put that gear to good use, Agent Carter.
Ready for duty, Agent?
Always ready for anything. That's my motto.
Ready to prove that in the field?
Ready and raring to go, sir.
How many missions has XCOM run up until now?
Not many, and none that turned hot like Groom Range did. I was beginning to think I'd never see any action.
You sound like you were hoping we'd be attacked.
No. I'm just sick of all the questioning and investigation. Give me a good shootout any day.
How do missions normally go?
Up until now, we've been chasing ghosts. I was beginning to think the Outsiders were a hoax, you know?
Until they attacked.
Yeah. Nice of them to clear that up, right?
Right. You're obviously armed forces. Where did you serve?
Good eye. I served with the Marines in the 5th Regiment, back in Korea.
Why'd you leave the Corps?
I'd still be there, believe me. But the old man said he knew a better way I could protect my country. I didn't know he meant I'd be protecting the whole planet.
Get ready. We're in a new war now.
I've been ready for a long time, sir.
There you are, Agent Carter. Just a moment, please. If you will spare a moment, I am Dr. Heinrich Dresner, and I have been expecting you.
That's nice, Doc, but I got a report to...
I assure you, Herr Falk will be glad that we spoke. After all, we shall need new weapons to fight this war, and my laboratory shall be where they are created. Any weapons you retrieve from the field, we will be glad to study and convert for your use.
You know much about these Outsiders and their technology?
I have been working with Herr Falk for nearly as long as he has suspected their existence. And since the attack, I have had so much more material to study.
Try not to sound so cheerful, Doc. We lost a lot of good men that day, and we just lost another.
I am sorry, William, but I hope to prevent more losses just as you do. In fact, I came here to give you this. Our first discovery.
Sure, but what is it?
The Ven brace was designed for close-range attacks to augment your fisticuffs. Against a wounded target, its effects can be devastating. But more importantly, it can be modified to allow the capture and use of the outsider weaponry.
This could have come in useful a few minutes ago.
Ah, but you cannot simply take their weapons. First, you must find one that has not yet been imprinted to the enemy's...
Every minute we waste could mean another life.
My apologies, William. Just take the brace, and I will let you know when it can help us.
Thanks, Doc. And maybe our new research subject can help with your next breakthrough. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to go speak with the director.
Thank you, William. Come back anytime.
Agent Carter, your report.
The bastard got Nils. This cannot happen again, Falk. Killing Nils? Christ, we're lucky that's all he managed to do.
Agent Nils' loss will be felt throughout the organization. But right now, we have bigger problems.
His loss? God damn it, we need to stop these bastards. And we need to do it now. Do you understand that?
Calm yourself, Agent. We all agree they have to be stopped. I believe that our best hope for doing so is to recover Dr. Alan Weir from Rosemont University.
No, what we need to do is put a stop to the enemy.
Agreed. And we can do both. There's been another attack. The target is Rosemont University.
A civilian target? Why?
Because Dr. Weir's research can tell us what the enemy wants, how they think, and how to stop them. We need him on the team if we want to survive. And you know better than anyone that surviving is the first step to striking back.
All right. Let's go get him.
Good man. When you're ready, bring up the tactical map on that terminal, and your team will be dispatched. Make sure you've got everything in order around the base. Team selected, weapons set, no outstanding business. You never know how long you'll be out on a mission. Or if you'll come back at all.
I'm all too aware of that, sir.
All right then, Agent Carter. How are you settling in?
Well enough. Things are a mess around here.
Yes, this facility wasn't meant to be operational yet. With all that's happened, it's a damn good thing it was here at all.
Could be worse, I suppose.
You were at Groom Range, so yes, it could be worse.
I wanted to say something about what happened back there.
Oh? Did you now?
I got in between you and your target, and I'm sorry about that.
Look, I was pissed off, but it wasn't your fault. I did everything I could, but I still wasn't able to stop Deems in time.
Stopping Deems would have been nice, but it's more important that we stop the things that were controlling him.
You're right, but if we're being honest, it's just as well that Deems died. He was more bureaucrat than general. No eye for how to deal with new threats. Deems blocked the director for years before there were signs of any sort of outsider influence.
How'd you get involved in the Bureau?
You mean, how did a woman make it this far up the chain of command?
Well?
Nice. Folk saw my field work, saw how much I had uncovered, and he chose me for the team. Hand-picked.
Must have ruffled a lot of feathers.
General Deems was especially angry about it. But my guess is that had less to do with him being an asshole, and more to do with him being controlled by the outsiders. Or maybe both.
How did they end up controlling General Deems?
It's one of the tools of the outsiders. They can infect people and then activate them when they need to. The control can be subtle at first, but when they take full control, that's when the subject starts looking like a freak.
How can we stop it? What's the source of the infection?
We've never seen a case that can be reversed, but I've been tracking the figure behind the infections. From what we've learned, he's known as Axis.
Have you had any contact with the enemy before?
This was our first direct conflict, but we've been tracking their actions for years.
A lot of good that did in preparing for their attacks.
Listen, if it weren't for me and Director Falk, there wouldn't be any defenses at all. None of us would be here.
Yeah, we're doing just fine. Great work. I guess we've all got our work cut out for us.
We're sure not going to save humanity by just talking about it.
Is this all we got, sir? A handful of soldiers against an invasion?
We're still getting back on our feet, but this base and the men in it are our only hope. We'll make it work.
Security needs to be tightened, and we need the Whitecoats working on some kind of test to uncover infiltrators. If we're gonna survive this, we need to work as a team.
All excellent points. And to work as a team, we each need to focus on our own responsibilities. We're putting this base on lockdown. No one in, no one out. Dressner's already working on a test.
And until then?
Until then, you'll be retrieving Dr. Weir. He'll be a crucial member of our team.
Don't you worry about me holding on my end, Falk. If he's still alive, nothing will stop me from bringing him back.
I'm counting on that, Carter.
What is it he's got that makes him so essential?
I don't know what the enemy wants, or how they plan to get it. But we'll need to know those things to survive. Dr. Weir has made strides understanding the language binding our enemy's technology. That's just what we need to bend their superior firepower to our purposes.
What does this guy study? Is he some kind of electronics genius?
His focus is machine language. You look around this place, you won't see our mainframes using punch cards. That's because of Weir. That man's work has got machines in this very facility actually talking with one another.
Talking? What?
Technology has language, Carter. I don't speak it, you don't speak it. But Dr. Weir, he does. And he's made more progress than any man alive, analyzing the few strands of alien machine language we've managed to collect.
I can see the value in that, I guess. Though I prefer killing the bastards to talking to them.
Killing them, stopping them, packing them up in bags and tossing them back through the holes they're pouring out of. That's the goal for all of us. We only need to learn enough of their language to tell them to go straight to hell as far as I'm concerned.
You said he's worked with these communications firsthand? How's that?
The first alien signal was intercepted about 5 years ago at Rosemont. It was Dr. Weir's research team who discovered it.
We've known about the aliens for that long? Why weren't we better prepared?
Everything was attributed to the Soviets. The signals, the Illyrium deposits, the weather anomalies. Most people are prone to attribute phenomena to familiar causes before looking to the skies for answers.
Especially when the actual aliens are right here disguised as our leaders.
Yes. Well, enemy infiltration certainly helped. It's an interesting footnote, however. As a whole, humanity is prone to blame itself before assuming outside influence. But nations point immediately at one another.
Nations? Hell, towns. People. To be honest, I'm kind of blaming you right now for this mess. Human nature's a thorny subject, sir, not really my area of expertise. What do we know about the location?
Dr. Weir operates out of Rosemont University. We've received reports of an incursion there. We've been unable to establish contact with anyone at the university or the local police department.
Sounds bad.
It's worse. Military forces moved in to defend the location this morning. Comms were severed within the hour. Nothing but dead air since then.
You're sending me in blind to an enemy dark zone, hoping I can dig one guy out of the rubble?
Dr. Weir is extremely important to our cause. We received an encoded message on a highly classified, dedicated channel after comms with the military had gone dark.
That's not a lot to go on.
This is how Xcom operates, Carter. We deal in and with unknowns.
I'll gather up everything I need for the mission to Rosemont.
Carter, listen. I don't know how Director Frost ran his agency, but you're part of Xcom now, and I chose you for a reason. As far as we know, this organization is the last thing standing between the outsiders and the complete annihilation of humanity.
I understand, sir.
You're a stellar agent. You have a team of the best men in the business behind you. Get out there and do your job.
I'll make the bastards pay, sir.
Good man. Now when you're ready, bring up the tactical map on that terminal, and your team will be dispatched. They're hitting us from all sides. We've yet to discern a pattern driving the invasion, but we have managed to assign mission priorities. As potential missions and reports come in, they'll be posted here, and I'll trust you to select which is the most pressing.
Recon flights report anti-aircraft in RLZ. We're gonna have to touch down on the southeast edge of the town. Do we have support down there? Nothing on the ground. Rosemont was hit at the same time as Groom Range. Never saw it coming. Jesus. Clear the AAA first. I won't be able to support you or evac the doctor until it's down. Understood. All right, ready up. Carter, I found a place to set down a couple of clicks away. I'm grounded until that AA gun is out of commission.
Getting the doctor won't do us much good if you can't get us out of here.
That's a solid copy, Carter.
Understood. First we take out the AA gun and get you back in the air. Then we find Dr. Weir and get him out of here.
You hear that?
It came from the diner. Eyes peeled, weapons ready. Let's go. You there? You all right? Hey!
Can't be happening.
Oh, Christ!
Hold fire.
Everyone's dead.
Falk, can you hear this? There's somebody here. Looks like one of the infected, but he's not hostile. It's like he's just, I don't know, switched off.
We'll need to examine him after the area is secure. Your priority is Dr. Weir. Keep moving.
Hey, snap out of it. No response. He's gone. I don't think he's coming back.
Well, good morning, Earl.
Not great, darling. I must be coming down with that bug.
Oh, and on the big day? Bad luck. You just sit right down and I'll get you a hot cup of tea.
You're a real lifesaver, Becky. Ooh, come on, Earl. Pull yourself together. Ain't no cold gonna keep you from that parade.
Here you go, Earl. Grandma always says there's nothing so bad it can't be solved by. Earl, you never told me there was gonna be fireworks today.
I didn't know there were gonna be any. Hey, Becky! Get away from the window! Vash! Nu vash!
Oh!
This can't be happening. Can't be happening.
My God. These people never had a chance.
Homecoming, huh? Bad time for an invasion.
You know of a good time for
you got
one.
a 20 on that AA gun?
Still working through the streets. It's a mess down here. We have eyes on the AA gun. Moving in. Looks like that's the bastard in charge.
Enemies engaged!
Attack!
On your target!
Stims!
Stam's ready! I'm hurting here!
That's better than you deserve. Healing engaged. Focus on that target.
Taking it down!
Attack!
This one's mine!
Get the hell off my planet.
I'm injured! I need help! Medic! I owe you one.
That's your target.
Targeting now!
Focus on that one.
In my sight!
Die. Walk it off.
Cover! Enemy fire!
What can I do?
I'm out! I'm going in. I'm hurting here.
Healing engaged. That's your target.
Targeting.
Attack!
It's mine.
I'm just getting started.
I'm going in. Knock up another.
Commander, you're wounded.
Lift an enemy from a distance, pulling it up and out of cover. While in the air, targets are disoriented and extremely vulnerable.
Falk, that's the last of them. Moving to the AA gun.
Copy. Shut down the cannon. Make your way to Dr. Weir, and keep your eyes open for enemy reinforcements.
Damn, it's locked. One of you needs to hotwire this thing. Get this door open, Agent. We'll cover you.
Yes, sir.
Heads up! More incoming!
They're coming from that drop pod. Take it out. Attack!
Confirmed!
Lifting it!
Grenade! Get down!
Keep going! We're getting through! Enemy shield recharging!
Is that cannon down yet?
Working on it. Hold your position, Barnes. Take it down!
Firing on your target!
Gotcha!
Alley-oop!
All targets down.
Got it! It's open, let's move! Barnes, the AA gun is down.
Copy that. I'm inbound.
Good work, Carter. Hold your position until Barnes can get a visual on Dr. Weir.
No time. We're moving on.
I said wait for recon.
We don't have time to waste.
Damn it, Carter. Hold your position and...
Looks like we lost connection. What a shame.
Yeah, real shame. I'm gonna see if there's a way through the bank. I'll link up with you on the other side.
Copy that. Be careful.
What happened in here?
The same thing that happened everywhere else.
Shouldn't someone be guarding the money or something?
What difference would it make? Barnes, the AA gun is down.
Copy that. I'm inbound.
Good work, Carter. Hold your position until Barnes can get a visual on Dr. Weir.
No time. We're moving on.
I said wait for recon.
We don't have time to waste.
Damn it, Carter. Hold your position and...
Looks like we lost connection. What a shame.
What happened in here?
The same thing that happened everywhere else.
Shouldn't someone be guarding the money or something?
What difference would it make?
What's going on here ain't got nothing to do with all of that.
Sounds like survivors.
Sick, can't you see?
Real ones.
They're not gonna listen to you, Dad.
I hear him just fine, boy. He's wrong, is all. We can't leave her. Whatever she's got, we could get it too. We got to get the hell out of here.
Not without Sarah.
Thank God. You men from the army?
Tell me what happened to that girl. Maybe we can do something.
I don't know, but I seen it all around town. That was just before all this happened.
We might be able to get her to our doctors, but I can't promise anything.
That'll do just fine. We just gotta get out of here.
What happened to her?
Whatever got the other folks in town, got her too.
Why didn't you leave with the others?
We tried. When the shooting started, we tried. We were just lucky to find a place to hide.
So you hid down here?
With those things running around? Hell yeah, we hid. Safest place I could think of was a bank vault.
I'm looking for a Dr. Weir at the university. Heard of him?
Never heard of him, but I wouldn't hold out much hope. Campus got hit with some kind of bomb or something.
Damn. Any survivors?
I don't even know if it's still standing.
We have a mission.
You have to help us get out of here. You got something, don't you? Way out?
Head back out the way we came in. The street's clear. We could try to evac you when we pull out.
Yes, sir, but what about Sarah?
If she can't walk, you'll have to leave her. I'll have my man pick you up at the bridge and drop you outside of town. You're on your own from there.
I understand. Thank you. And God bless you. Y'all hear that? They gonna get us out of here.
But Sarah...
I know, Miss Kramer. But we can't take her with us. And this is our only chance to get out of this town.
I don't know what makes you people think we're any safer out there than we are in here.
I've known her since she was just a little thing.
Thank you. We'll do just like you said.
Once we're out of the town, what then? Is there anywhere left to go?
Barnes, we're through the bank.
Run into any trouble down there?
Nothing we need to worry about.
Understood. I left you a resupply near the barber shop.
Keep a sharp eye out for resupply crates. They are an opportunity for you to stock up on ammo and to swap out agents or equipment.
Barnes, Main Street is blocked. Can you see another way to the campus?
Ground's pretty torn up as you get near the university, Carter. You're gonna have to go through that muck.
Great. Must have been crowds of people fleeing the outsiders.
You think any of them got away?
Maybe. Not many.
Why would they attack this place?
Think maybe they know about Dr. Weir?
If they knew enough to infiltrate the military, they might know about him. Or at least his work.
Get ready, they're near.
That one.
Enemies engaged!
Focus on that one.
Confirmed! They're on the defensive!
move!
I'm gonna need some healing here!
What do we do?
Attack!
It's mine!
Focus on that target!
Fire
Walk it
on
off!
the target!
The drone! It's healing us! One down! Hand grenade! I'm going in!
That's the last of them. I don't get it. They were attacking a town. Why did they leave so many defenses?
It's their town now, and they plan to stay. Barnes, put me through to Falk.
Where the hell have you been, Carter?
I think I know what's happening. They're not destroying the places they're attacking. They're setting something up.
Interesting theory. What do they want with Rosemont?
No idea. Maybe this doctor of yours can tell us. If he's still alive. Barnes, the campus is up ahead. It looks clear.
Carter, watch out. Multiple hostiles incoming.
What in God's name is that?
Get behind something.
Mutard, they're holding that area.
Lifting! Focus on that one.
It's mine.
Attack!
On your target!
These are armored.
Keep fire on that thing!
Keep going, we're getting through. Take cover, grenade!
Don't let it get close! Healing engaged. Attack!
Copy. Targeting.
Take it out! This one's mine!
Watch it. Sectoids.
Enemy falling back! They're all dead. Let's get moving.
Any more surprises, Barnes?
None that I can see. You're clear to enter the building. Dr. Weir's office should be inside. I'd start looking for him there.
This looks bad.
Nobody could still be alive in here.
Just keep looking for Weir.
Don't shoot, don't shoot!
Dr. Weir?
No, I'm Lawrence Bailey. I work with Dr. Weir.
We need to find Dr. Weir. He's in danger.
Well, that's what I've been trying to tell Alan, Dr. Weir. But he won't listen. He's been in the observatory ever since the attack.
What the hell is Weir doing in the observatory? Does he want a better look before getting himself killed?
There's a lab below the observatory. It's where we've been doing his research. We were close to a breakthrough before, well, all of this.
I hate to break it to you, but we don't have time to wait.
I know. I thought if I collected his research notes, maybe he could be convinced.
What's so important that he'll risk his life to test it?
My theory, or rather, our theory, posits that it is possible to bridge 2 points in space, allowing the transfer of, well, anything.
So you think that's how the Outsiders came here?
Obviously, but more than that, the Doctor and I think that it could be the key to reaching wherever the Outsiders came from.
No weapons, no training. How are you still alive?
I know my way around here well enough to stay hidden. Or at least I did, before they began their terraforming.
Seeds? Terraforming? You mean the machines that keep growing?
Yes, and don't get Alan started on trying to study those. It's already hard enough to convince him to leave.
How do I know we can trust you?
Well, I could ask you the same.
It worries me when people don't answer my questions.
Forgive me, it's just... they swept through here and killed anyone who resisted. My friends, my colleagues, some of them... they looked human at first. Before the attack.
They did that to us too. But believe me, we're gonna pay them back.
I'm sure Alan can help you. He has a real gift.
Now all we have to do is reach him. Head back out the way we came in. The street's clear. We can try to evac you when we pull out.
I'd prefer to meet you at the observatory lab. I can stay out of sight, so let me go first. You're going to attract a lot of attention.
You'll never make it.
Trust me. I'll be fine.
Barnes, we found Weir's assistant. He says the doctor's holed up in a lab under the observatory.
That's across the campus from you. Head out the back and you've got a straight shot.
Good. No telling how long Weir's gonna last out there.
I'm sorry, Alan. I'm just not hearing it. And please don't take offense, but neither are the instruments. Yes, I understand that, but I don't know. I can feel the pattern buried in the chaos. Feel? I'm sorry, Doctor. It's just not... well, it's not a very scientific approach. You're a bright boy, Lawrence, but you've got a lot to learn. Is that so? Such as? We are systems, are we not? Instinct, feeling, these are simply components of that system. Why should they be ignored? These are rather archaic concepts. Archaic? What does an American know of archaic? But yes, I suppose those who teach modern science have dispensed with feeling, but those who practice science have not. Interesting. Lawrence, you're a brilliant student. But if you want to join the world beyond the classroom, you're going to have to learn to include your instincts in your practice. Yes, I see.
Looks like notes and lectures on broadcast encryption, transmission patterns, electromagnetic things.
It's all gibberish to me.
Me too, but apparently not to Dr. Weir. That's why we need him. Falk, there's an outsider weapon here, in one piece.
All the ones we've seen so far explode when the user dies. The boys in the lab will want to get their hands on that.
There's the observatory. Now, how to get there?
Take cover! Hey, coming in! Stims! Activating stims!
Attack!
On your target!
Commander, you're wounded. I'm down. They got the sea up.
How about some healing? Knock down!
You can't leave me here!
I'm getting chewed up.
Get him up, damn it!
I got him. Cover me. Still got him. Oh, come on. Get up. Move.
I can't get...
All the ones we've seen so far explode when they use weapons. Boys in the lab will want to get their hands on that.
There's the observatory. Now, how to get there? Take cover!
Almost got it down. Target is down. Hard here.
Healing engaged.
They're closing in! Orders!
Up and away!
Got one.
Almost dead! Keep it up! I'm a gunner!
Going around. Get up. Move.
Repositioning.
Solid hit.
Can't take much more!
Keep the pressure on him!
Commander, are you okay?
How about some healing?
How about some healing? Area secure.
We can cut through this courtyard.
Repel nearby enemies, knocking them away and disorienting them. Damage is low, but it can keep foes at bay or push them into a trap. The support agent can deploy a heavy shield generator, temporarily blocking all incoming fire while his squad fires safely from within.
Walker, get cover!
Stims! Activating stims! Take it down!
Take your game. I'm hurting here!
Healing engaged. Set up some cover.
Shield going up.
Yeah! We got that thing!
They're here!
Come on!
He's almost dead! Keep it up! Got one! They're all dead. Let's get moving.
Better get moving, Carter. Place is surrounded.
My God, it's everywhere.
How are we supposed to stop this?
You want this happening to the whole country? Then fight! Take that one out.
Targeting.
We got hostiles!
They're holed up there!
Attack!
On your target!
Lifting it!
Keep going! We're getting caught up another! Weapons dry!
We need a boost!
Stim's ready!
Take cover! Grenade! Walk it off! Damn it!
I'm going in! They're holding the line!
Lifting!
Commander, you're wounded.
Keep up!
Keep the pressure on him! Get those stims ready!
Activating stims! He's dead! Repositioning! They've got a commander!
The drone! It's healing him! Take it down!
Targeting!
Attack!
It's mine! Reloading! Target is down! Another gunner!
Lifting it! Healing engaged! Attack!
Confirmed!
Attack!
Attacking your target! Shields are down! Hit it now! They're pushing! What do we do?
Reloading! Grenade! Get down!
That's the last of them. Reloading!
Falk, I found one of those reactor spheres. Looks like what we saw at Groom Range.
And?
This whole town is transforming, and it starts with these seeds.
And they act fast.
And I don't think they're gonna stop here. We still don't know why.
We need answers. Find Dr. Weir and get back here.
Barnes, the observatory has been compromised. No sign of Weir or his assistant. We're going in. Be ready on the evac. It's gonna be touch and go.
On the way.
There's no time. You must collect your data before I lose control of the gate.
Incredible.
Alan! Take the measurements!
Yes, I see it now.
We've been detected! You must escape! Hurry!
No! There's so much to understand.
Dr. Weir, we need to leave, now.
Take your hands off me.
I'll try my best to delay them, but they'll be coming now. You must get Dr. Weir to safety. He is the key. The key to Mosaic!
Understood.
Who in blazes are you people anyway? How did you even find me?
Look, all you need to know is we're here to save you.
I don't recall asking for help from the likes of... Bloody hell!
Take cover, Doctor! Now! That's your target!
Firing on your target!
Take it down! Up and away!
And stay down! How about some healing?
Keep the pressure on him!
Take cover! Grenade! How about some healing? I'm going in. I'm getting chewed up. Just hit.
Get him up, damn it!
I got him. Help me. Here. Still got a boat. Come on. He's up. They've got a commander. Could you pipe down? Ow!
Man down!
I've got him. It's gonna be fine. Enemy shield recharge. Go! I can't take much more.
Walk it off! Lifting it!
Ow! I'm out!
Healing engaged. Lifting! Focus on that target!
On your target!
Take it down! Attack!
Attacking your target!
Take it down!
It's mine!
Keep the pressure on him!
Repositioning.
Falk, we've recovered Dr. Weir.
Well done, Carter. Well done.
Barnes, if you're in the neighborhood, we could use a lift.
Roger that. Let's get the hell out of here.
Thank you, Agent Carter. I never would have made it out of here without you. Or without Lawrence.
Following military installations are no longer functional. Barstow, Fort Drum, Fort Mason, McClellan, Nellis, Norfolk, New London, and Wright-Patterson. These bases are confirmed.
Jesus.
With predicted casualties of 90 to 100.
There are easier ways to give up smoking, I'm told. I came here to ask for your help. We have several situations that require a senior agent, but with De Silva already in the field and me tied to a desk and Nils... Well, you're the only one I can trust with this. Just go to Ops and access the map.
Do I have a choice?
Not really.
Glad to help out.
Yes, I know, but yes, I'm very sure that... Look, I'll send the next available agent. That's all I can offer.
Looks like you've had a rough time out there, Carter. Anything I can do to help?
Tell me you got some answers, Crud.
I've got a lot of questions, a few theories, but no answers, Carter.
Anything might help. Why do you think they're attacking?
We're hoping the captive infiltrator can shed some more light on that. But right now, we know 2 key points. They were studying us before they attacked, so they knew they wanted something specific from us. Food, fuel, slaves, something.
And the other point?
They're building structures here, so it doesn't look like they'll be leaving once they get whatever it is they want.
And what if what they want is the whole planet?
Then at least we know they won't destroy the Earth if we fail, right?
Figured out anything about what the outsiders are planning?
This is no interplanetary raid by Vikings from Mars. They're building permanent structures. Whatever their reason for attacking, they intend to stay.
They're doing that with those seeds of theirs?
Right you are. And those things can grow too. We've got reports of towers 10, 20 stories high.
And the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Sure, but only if we can find a way to knock them down.
What do we know about the sleepwalkers?
According to the doctors, they're in some sort of coma. Except they're walking around. And they've got no idea about the stuff around their eyes.
How is our infiltrator doing?
He was screaming bloody murder at first, but then the doctors took something out of his head. Now he's calm as a pussycat.
I thought they only did that in asylums.
No, they removed some sort of device that was controlling him. Or maybe not controlling him, but sort of like a listening device.
If you get any insights, let us know.
Will do, Carter.
Fox says our own technology won't cut it. That we have to use the aliens' technology against them.
Right. I heard the same thing.
Begin examination, Doctor.
Hold the patient down, damn it.
Anesthetic is having no effect, Doctor. Tightening restraints.
You pathetic creatures. Children with sharp sticks, pretending to be doctors and warriors and priests. Base of neck shows signs of previous surgery. Long healed over. Performing first incision to examine. But the moment you find anything worth knowing, worth believing, you just cut it open to see how it works.
Gag applied, Doctor.
Thank you, Kelly. I'm finding some sort of glass threads running along the subject's spine. Exploring. Seems to lead to some sort of metal bead. Cutting threads and extracting for study.
I'll send this to the lab for analysis.
Subject now appears to be unconscious. Not a response to the anesthetic. Seems like he just went to sleep.
Temperature is up. Heartbeat is up. Respiration is up. Everything's within safe parameters, but...
Bring him around. We need to see the results.
Sewing him up.
Removing gag. Administering stimulants.
What's happening? Who are you people? Where am I?
We'll be asking the questions. Get him to recovery.
The report from Georgia was pretty grim. At least you were able to bring back a few survivors.
It's bad out there. We rescued who we could, but it was too late for most of them.
You mean those sleepwalkers? The labs don't have a clue about how that started, or how to fix them.
What if there's no cure for them?
If they're just stuck reliving the same moment over and over again?
Trapped in their own head. Can't think of much worse than that.
Let's hope there's a cure then.
Any intel on the outsider commander? Somebody's gotta be leading this invasion, right?
You mean Axis? Yes and no. But let's just keep that between you and me. It's complicated.
Well, that's cryptic.
Anyone could be listening in. And I've been tracking this case for too long to risk losing it now.
Is Falk getting too paranoid?
Well now, that depends.
Depends on what?
Whether or not Falk's listening right now.
We've already had one infiltrator. Think we've got more?
Heinrich says they're working on a test, but we've already got the monster that tried to blow us up. I say we just pry the information out of his head.
That might be why you're not allowed to interrogate him.
You didn't know his victims like we did. Knowing he was walking around the base, watching us for who knows how long, you'd want him dead too.
I'm going to get some answers.
Good luck.
So this is where the analysts are stationed.
Yes, indeed. Listening for clues round the clock.
If they're so smart, why didn't they send us some kind of warning?
That's the problem. We lost contact just before the attack. With any luck, you can find some survivors.
Luck hasn't been on our side, Barnes.
Then, make your own, Carter.
Just ahead.
We have outsider contact.
Contact! Give him one for me, Carter.
Revolution!
They've got that spot locked down.
Take it out!
This one's mine.
Hit it hard!
Taking the shot. Area secure.
Contact. Outsiders ahead.
Barnes, they're definitely on site. What do you see?
They've built fortifications around the compound. Looks like you're in for a fight.
Focus on that target.
Got it.
Finish it off. Keep the pressure on him.
Take an aim.
Damn it! Hit it hard! That's your target! Alley-oop!
Taking the shot. In my sight. All targets down.
What on earth have they done to the satellite dish? These wounds are from human weapons. What the hell happened here? No survivors down here. Check upstairs. No warnings, no recordings. No sign they knew what was coming.
Another sneak attack.
Maybe. But it doesn't make any sense. If the station wasn't a threat, then why are they here? If anyone else is still alive, they'll be in here. Be ready. Barnes, prep the medical team. I think we've got a survivor down here.
Will do. Nice to have some good luck for a change.
Yeah, real lucky. What does all this mean?
It's way out of my league.
Could be important, could be gibberish. We'll need to bring in one of the scientists once this place is secured. Just like at the university. Poor bastards.
Guess we better call this in. Get him some help.
Or we just put him out of his misery.
If all the code breakers are dead, or whatever they are, then why are the outsiders still here?
Yeah, what makes this place so special?
It's the listening array. Hear that? They're using it to intercept our communications.
Uh-oh. With all this, they could pinpoint our base, easy.
Can't let that happen. We gotta blow up the comms dish. Lifting. That one.
They won't know what hit them.
Enemies engaged!
Take it down!
It's mine!
There's the target, men. That dish needs to come down.
Enemy down!
Hit it hard!
Take it aim! Keep going! We're getting through! We're sitting ducks! Need orders!
Healing engaged. Lifting it! Take it out!
In my sights!
Focus on that one!
This one's mine! Almost dead! Keep it up! They're shielded! How about some healing? Take cover! Grenade! Help! I could use a medic! Grenade! Get down! I'm getting chewed up! Ow!
Walk it off! Take it out!
It's mine!
Focus on that target!
On your target!
Lifting! Attack!
Targeting now!
That's your target!
Targeting!
Healing engaged!
Almost got it! Weapons dry! Enemy down! They're closing in! Orders!
Area secure. It's rigged. Let's get out of here, Barnes.
Survivors are loaded and we're ready to fly. You saved lives down there, Carter.
Yeah. What kind of a life?
Agent Carter, report to the engineering wing. William Carter to the engineering wing.
You can't attend every threat yourself, but in some cases you can dispatch agents to assist. On these dispatch missions, they will earn valuable experience and may find new equipment or even other experienced agents. However, they won't be available in the field while dispatched, so select your squads wisely.
even know about that?
They say these people's eyes are black. Just solid black.
Are you serious?
Shields will grow.
Now, what do you know about it? You weren't even there.
Have you heard about what they got down there?
Nobody told you a damn thing. Trust me on it.
Carter, what's this I hear about people sleepwalking through cities?
It's some sort of sickness. Just another way those bastards are killing us out there.
What, the death rays aren't doing the job fast enough?
The infection doesn't seem to do any physical harm, except to their looks. Just traps them in their own head.
And that's better than being dead, is it?
Tell me more about that friend in the service. Anything like the sleepwalkers?
Well, I can't say it was too similar. I mean, poor old Ken didn't have black gunk all over his eyes to start. But the things he saw when we were in the Great War.
Terrible things happen during war.
Anyway, he never got over the shock. And Myron and I never got over what happened to him. I just hope we can do more for those sleepwalkers.
How are our food and water supplies?
We should be able to hold off for another month, maybe more with tighter rationing.
You've known the old man for a while. Has he always been this paranoid?
No, not at all. In fact, I remember when he used to be a naive new recruit.
What happened to him?
Well, it's not hardly my place to tell his life story. But let's just say that sort of attitude doesn't last after the third time a refugee pulls a gun on you.
That's enough prying for now.
Anytime, Carter.
Attention all personnel. We have received confirmation of an outsider attack on Seattle. Though details of the attack remain sparse. We will provide more information as it becomes available. End report.
I'm sure Falk has the lab coats finding some way to track him down.
Wasn't the spy?
Carter, join me. I don't like it when my agents go off the rails, Carter. Never ignore my orders again. You're lucky things turned out as well as they did with Dr. Weir's rescue. I'll overlook it this time. I understand the situation is getting to you.
Weaver tell you that? Or you just figured it out on your own?
I need to know I can trust you, Carter. I took a big risk including you in this operation, and I'm about to take another.
In case you forgot, I was the one who caught the infiltrator.
I'm well aware, and you're going to help us interrogate the captive. But we absolutely cannot afford another breach, especially not now. We can't afford to let any of our information become public.
I've been wanting to have a talk with that infiltrator.
There's a lot we can learn from him, but right now, there's one piece of info that could help us end the war.
What's that?
Where to strike.
Impressive. But can it win the war?
It can give us a fighting chance.
What do we know about the infiltrator?
We've been running a barrage of tests on him. Preliminary interrogation, medical checks. The boys in the lab even took a look at the devices implanted in him.
Find anything useful?
We don't even know his name. or if his kind even have names. But we have reason to believe he'll be more responsive now.
What happened? Lock him in solitary for a couple weeks?
You might be closer than you think. In a recent examination, our surgeons removed this from his head. We think it's some kind of communication device.
He was bugged?
We're not sure. Weir thinks it was his connection to Mosaic.
That's their communication network.
According to Dr. Weir, yes. Whatever it is, ever since we removed this thing, the infiltrator's been less aggressive, more morose.
Interesting. How do we know we can take them out in one strike?
Weir's been studying their transmissions, and he believes they're coming from a single source.
That's this Mosaic thing they talk about?
Yes. The doctor says his measurements prove that it's some sort of central command, possibly even a single being. And if our tests are correct, it is indeed more than just some sort of radio network.
How so?
After studying the infiltrator's implants and physiology, we believe it connects directly to the minds of the outsiders.
So if we take out Mosaic's core, we shut down every outsider on this planet.
That's the idea. But we need to know more.
That's an impressive flying saucer you've built.
Actually, the Air Force was already toying with a prototype like this. Our German associate just made a few modifications, including everything we could steal from the outsiders.
How does it handle?
When it's finished, it'll be faster and more maneuverable than anything in the skies.
Can it get through those Venn gates of theirs?
That's what we need you to find out.
I'll see what I can get out of the infiltrator.
Good. We've got him in a containment center in the lab, built especially for him.
Got his own luxury suite, huh? That ought to soften him up.
Don't count on it.
How gentle do I need to be?
Just be careful. He's the only captive we have.
So, it can move in any direction?
Like a helicopter?
The helicopter was twice... Five times faster.
Shut it down! Shut it down before it blows! No, wait! We need to test the threshold!
Yes, we really should see when it explodes.
Are you too crazy? Shut it down! Did you see that lift? Wunderbar! Never before have I seen it equal. Sure, if you don't mind your crew splattered all over the walls. Of course, of course. But that is why we do these radio-controlled tests beforehand, yeah? There's no way you're getting me in one of those flying saucers until you work out the eject system. Nonsense. If we are careful and precise in our work, we will have no need of ejection systems. We might not need one. But I'm the one who's going to be piloting that thing. I still don't understand why you don't want us to design weaponry for this new craft.
Yes, we have a very promising prototype.
No, none.
No, I'm serious. They got him here, locked up for interrogation.
Here you're gonna have a word with you know who. Give him a shiner for me, will ya?
The infiltrator's right inside, Agent Carter. If you need anything,
Calm
just
yourself, Doctor. Irrationality will not help us identify enemy infiltrators.
Calm while you perform tests on men, like livestock.
These tests serve to protect them, but after all, they are all volunteers.
Maybe, but we're still not... certain of what side effects.
Ah, William, welcome to our newly refitted laboratory. I'm certain that Dr. Weir would love to give you a tour of the facilities. Yeah, Herr Doctor?
Yes, of course. I'll just leave Heinrich to his tests.
Down here is what we call the workshop. It's where we test the new equipment and applications. It's all quite experimental, so don't use anything here until it's been cleared for the field. Here we go. As you see, we have the automated turret deployed, but it cannot draw a line of sight on any targets. You can lift a target out from behind its cover to get a clear shot. But if you face many targets, it might be a better option to lift your turret instead. Go ahead and try. The engineers are especially proud of the gyroscopic stabilization that makes that possible. It'd be a shame not to put it to use in the field.
Is that all?
The boys in the lab just wanted to make sure you knew all your options in the field. Never know when it'll come in handy. As you may have guessed from the glow, this is where we store element 115, or Illyrium. Understanding it is vital to our ability to adapt and adopt outsider technology. So far, our results have been mixed, at best. But I'm sure you didn't come here just for a guided tour. I'll leave you to your duties, William.
Lawrence, have you seen these latest findings? Just a moment, Alan. I'm finishing a minor change to your calculations. Oh, the hell with... Bloody hell. That's brilliant. No, I don't know about all that. It's just a minor change. You would have done it yourself. In time.
Maybe, but you're the one who did it today. If I'm not careful, you'll be replacing me as head of this project.
And take away your prized work? Anyway, what was it you wanted to show me? What? Oh, it's these new transmissions that we've been receiving. Dr. Rossi believes they may be extraterrestrial in origin. Take a look. Extraterrestrial transmissions. You don't say. Think of it. Intelligent life on other worlds. A culture more advanced than ours, reaching across the void to welcome us to the Brotherhood of the Stars. Alan, you're making some rather dangerous assumptions.
Oh, I know it could be nothing. Some Soviet trick, perhaps.
But think, Lawrence. If it really is from another planet,
why, someday our Vengate project could bridge our worlds.
Yes, I suppose that could be possible.
Why, this could be the start of a new chapter in human history.
Yes, I'm afraid so.
Agent Carter, I fear I haven't properly expressed my gratitude for the rescue you provided me.
Just happy to have a man like you on board. We need all the help we can get.
Appreciate it, Carter. I hope I live up to your expectations.
In fact, you can start now. I have a few questions about what went on back at Rosemont.
I'll do my best, though I have to admit I'm not sure I understand it all either. Not something I'm typically eager to admit, by the way. Where should we start?
Did you know that your assistant was one of them?
Yes, well, believe it or not, I'm as shocked as you. More so, I dare say. He was so dedicated, so curious. That's no excuse. I mean, how could I have been such a fool?
You're lying. I'm supposed to believe you worked side by side with an enemy operative and never had any idea. And they call you a genius.
Believe what you will, Agent, I was fooled. And by someone I came to care quite deeply about. I don't expect you to fathom the intricacies of human emotion, but I don't care for your insinuations. I am as much a patriot as any enlisted man.
They didn't hire me for my sensitivity, Doc. Sorry if my heart doesn't go out for a traitorous alien.
The question is, traitorous to whom? He provided us with invaluable information.
Your assistant mentioned something called Mosaic. Said you were the key to it. Seemed to have something to do with the measurements you were taking. Any idea what he meant by that?
I don't know much about it at all, other than it controls the Venn gates connecting our worlds, and it also seems to exact some degree of influence over the denizens of that world. As to why Lawrence regarded me as the key to it remains a mystery.
But what is it? Is it a thing? Or a person? What is it?
I wish I knew, Agent. It could be any number of things. Natural force, a psychological disorder. One thing is certain, however. It does seem to be accessible via physical technology.
The people we saw back there. The stuck ones. The ones who can't stop doing the same thing over and over. What's the skinny on them? Are they us? Or are they them?
To be honest, I haven't the foggiest. I can say it was horrifying to witness. My students, one by one, falling victim to the condition.
How does it operate? Why does it only take some people?
A mystery as yet, but one I aim to get to the bottom of. I did notice trends. More students than professors, more whites than blacks. Nothing I can yet identify as the source.
Before I go, tell me, why are you so valuable? Falk seems to think we can't win this thing without you.
I suppose he regards the work I've been doing with ARPA as essential. I've been tracking audio signals gathered via telemetry. I shopped my findings around the scientific community for months.
Anything concrete?
Only subtle results, but Myron, Director Falk, recognized their import. I thought it was merely a curious anomaly, but he felt it was a warning. Guess now we know who was right.
all personnel. We have received unconfirmed reports that the outsiders have made Savannah, Georgia a primary target. Damage is said to be near total. Updates will follow when we receive confirmation. End report.
So what do we know about this classified alien technology we're after?
That it's classified alien and technological.
That's not much to go on.
Yeah, just the way Falk likes it.
The man knows how to keep a secret. Carter, drone's headed for the creek. Cut through that cow shed.
Roger that.
Outsider spotted. Ray spotted.
They're after the same tech we are. Shit!
What do we do?
Thank him for finding it for us, then blow him away. That one.
Won't know what hit him.
Contacts! Attack! Targeting now! Up and away! We've almost got it! One down!
God damn it, man! How about some healing?
Walk it off!
Hand grenade! Dogs, need orders!
Head down! Sniper! Go! I'm injured! I need help!
Lifting!
Sniper! Get down!
Medic!
I'll get you back on your feet. Reloading!
Hold still. I'll get you fixed up. Up and at him.
Thanks.
He's gonna be fine!
You're wounded.
Head down! Sniper!
I need a hand here.
Hang in there. I got you, Commander.
I owe you.
I'm hurting here. You ready for round 2, Commander?
Hand grenade! Commander, I need a medic! Move! Grenade! I'm still injured! Grenade, get out!
Commander, you okay?
Commander, I need a medic!
Keep the pressure on him. Lifting it.
Awaiting orders! Heads up, drones! Repositioning. Hand grenade! We all got it! Grenade, get out!
Commander, you're wounded. Area secure.
Carter, how accustomed are you to being kept in the dark on a mission?
What do you mean?
I mean, Falk sends you out in the pouring rain and won't even tell you what you're after.
Ours is not to wonder why, Barnes.